Alright, so wasting no time, a lot of things to do in this level. We're going to come up here on the roof of this diner. We're going to set up our first Big Daddy fight. We're going for him right away. There's a turret here. I hack it because I'm going to be moving around on the roof and I don't want him shooting at me. I grab this explosive barrel. These Big Daddy fights will be planned on the fly, and you'll see what I mean in a minute here. There's actually a splicer down here. I'm just going to put one in the top of her cap. There's two barrels up here. You're going to want to grab them both and drop them off the edge. Like I said, these Big Daddy fights are planned on the fly. You never know exactly where he's going to be when you want to fight him. And if you're going to set them up the way I do it, you certainly don't have to, but I like using these big bombs of explosives on him. That's just, I think that's fun. So there's two on the roof, just drop them down. There's two in this room. One is in the corner here behind those boxes. Again, move it over here into a pile. There's one explosive barrel down there as well. We're going to have a total of 5. Remember, when you move things around with TK, it doesn't use any Eve. You can go ahead and grab that coffee. I don't think it's going to do a lot of damage to him, but if you want to try it out, you're more than free to. There's also a rotting dog carcass in there. You can toss that in if you want. So dump all the barrels into a pile. By the time I get this set up, I'm not happy with where he's standing. He's a little past where I'd like him to be. He's looking pretty good here. But when I go back to hack this security bot, we're going to use that in the same fashion we did in the first fight. When I get back, he's not really where I want him to be, so I go ahead and I move that big pile, the powder keg as I'm calling it. Like I said, these are all planned on the fly. You can premeditate a little bit, but as far as the positioning, that's something you have to see in the moment. So I move them all up here because they do walk a set path. He's gonna try to go up those stairs, I believe. I'm not gonna let him get that far. If you do want them to stop, just run up to the little sister, which will scare her and cause the Big Daddy to start invading your personal space. But he will not actually attack you unless you attack him. Right there, he was actually inquiring about my new mask I got. I bought this new accessory. It was the new model by Gucci, I believe, on my diver's mask, and he was just curious because he's never seen that thing before. So shoot the barrel. Remember, if you shoot the barrels and not the Big Daddy, he won't be mad at you yet. And you can see it blew away half of his life. But now I'm just going to show him a close-up of my mask. My finger slips on the trigger. I can't get it off. You can't hear it here, but I'm actually saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, as I'm taking him down. You'll notice he doesn't fight back. He runs to protect the little sister. That's the exact opposite of how we play the Big Daddy. It ends up getting him killed. That's why we don't do it. The little sister is immortal. I think she can hold her own for a few seconds. Especially since she's not even the one being attacked. I think she'll be okay. So instead of dealing with the real threat, he's messing around with our security bot, and we put him down. I don't take a single hit. I don't use any Eve, but you certainly can afford to play a little sloppier than that. Once he's down, pick up the little sister, and we're going to continue this in the next video.